Hello, this is Verbal Nonsense, and today we're going to talk about an Australian astrophysicist sent to the hospital after an invention goes horribly wrong.
That's right, Joel. 27-year-old astrophysicist Daniel Reardon can't keep things out of his nose. I don't know.
Apparently, this has to do with the coronavirus. He's trying to come up with something that helps.
Well, he was bored and at home, and he rigged up some magnets to close a circuit that would make some beeping when you touched your face. As he explains, he doesn't know anything about circuitry or that stuff, so he didn't realize that the circuit you had to close the circuit by touching the magnets together, which he would use magnets on his wrist, and it would be somewhere here. And his first attempt in the article was a necklace that did kind of the same thing. You would get the magnets close, and it was supposed to emit an alarm, but the circuit was open. So basically, he had invented a necklace that constantly beamed noise because he had to actually touch the magnets to close the circuit and stop the alarm. And so,
And then,
second attempt, shove magnets in your nose. That'll keep it from happening.
Yeah, except he had a different problem after that.
He couldn't get them out.
He said they began wearing magnets on their wrists, but then they tried putting magnets in his nose. It's the same logic as clipping pegs to your ears. I clipped them to my earlobes and then clipped them to my nostrils, and things went downhill pretty quickly when I clipped the magnets to my other nostril.
He said he tried to use the other magnets to fish those magnets out. They ended up getting sucked up his nose too.
A magnet on each side of his septum attracted together, leaving both stuck inside his nose. He said he Googled the solution, and after reading an article about an 11-year-old who also got magnets stuck in his nose, he tried using other magnets to pull them out. Those magnets also got stuck once he lost his grip.
Yeah. Yeah.
As I was pulling downwards to try to move the magnets, they clipped to each other, and I lost my grip. And those two magnets ended up in my left nostril while the other one was in my right. At this point, I ran out of magnets.
So what do? We send more magnets. There aren't any more.
He tried using metal pliers to pull them out, but those two became magnetized.
I'm kind of curious. I wish there was a picture of what his face looked like going into the doctor. I'm just seeing like these walrus tusks of metal, random stuff, and he's just like, I can't get it off.
It bulged out in one side. And...
It just sucked up his nose. How big is his nose?
Oh, man.
Ironically
finally brought him to the hospital, where the medical staff applied this anesthetic spray and manually removed the magnets from his nose. My partner took me to the hospital that she works at because she wanted all her colleagues to laugh at me.
Good call. Good call on that one.
The doctors thought it was quite funny, making comments like this is an injury due to self-isolation and boredom.
It's more or less what he was saying. He was inventing things out of boredom. How did people get bored this quick? Literally, how are people getting bored this quick? I mean, I'm seeing like day 3 of whatever, and I guess they've watched everything on Netflix. Completely everything. I don't know.
Maybe I'm just someone who enjoys being home a lot, but home isolation doesn't bother me. I don't know.
I mean, you can still go outside.
I was homebound once with a back injury for a couple months in a row.
Sounds like heaven.
Yeah, I enjoyed myself.
I beat Final Fantasy VII so many times. 100% completion, baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly one of the games I was playing back then. That's funny.
Oh, no, I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, we have not talked about that, but yeah. No, Final Fantasy VII would be definitely, any of the Final Fantasy games, honestly, would definitely be something I would be hooked up on if I was in bed for 2-3 months. Or at least bound at home or whatever, you know.
Something I will talk about real quick since we're talking about home isolation. Anyone who didn't see my Facebook post, Humble Bundle is doing a package right now. It is $30, 42 games, 27 iBooks, and if you decide to subscribe, you also get the first month free of subscription. $30.
I'm gonna look at this right
more.
now. Why aren't we sponsored by them? This is like the second time we've hard plugged them.
It's not so much for Humble Bundle. It's just for everybody else, man, who is stuck at home.
You know, and they do donate.
And 100% of this bundle
to charity.
Yeah, 100% of the bundle goes to charity. So you donate 30 more, you get 42 games, 27 ebooks,
71 items valued over $1,000.
Yep. Take advantage of it, folks.
In the world.
I don't know how much time is left on it, but when I originally posted it, there was like 6 days left.
Hey, I'm right here. Let me look. It's got 3 days, 1 hour.
Jump on it, people.
47 minutes.
There's some good games in there.
There is
some
Sniper
really
Elite 3,
ebooks.
Darksiders. I don't know how many different copies of Darksiders I have because Killing Floor 2. Okay, I'm going to buy this today too. Let me tell you something about Killing Floor 2. It's the greatest zombie game ever made. I'm going to say that right now. It's not gosh, what's that other piece of crap game by Valve that was just absolute trash compared to Killing Floor 2?
You know what? I will put this link to this bundle on our Facebook page.
That'll work.
I'll do that right now.
What is that? Left 4 Dead. Killing Floor 2 is 10 times better than Left 4 Dead. A million times better. And Sniper Elite, you could shoot people in the freaking testicles. That game is awesome.
Yes.
And Hitler in Sniper Elite 3 also only has 1 testicle. It is historically accurate.
Right.
So, anyway, I'll get off of that. Oh, there's so many. Oh, Brutal Legend. Oh, it's Jack Black.
That was such a good game.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of good things happening on here. And there's a lot of books, too. Fairy Tale Volume 1. Army of Darkness. Oh, my gosh. All right, well, I'll get off of this and get on this and tell everybody goodbye. Enjoy your isolation.
Indeed.
I don't know. You sidetracked me. I mean, that's all there was to it. You sidetracked me.
We were talking about home isolation, and I decided to bring this up. It's a good buy.
You brought it up, and now I'm buying it. There it is. There it is. I'm glad I paid my rent because nothing else is getting paid this month. Interestingly enough, my apartment complex was very quick to write a letter to everybody that while all foreclosures and evictions are put on hold for the current time being as mandated by the federal government, that does not include multifamily housing, which are apartments. So they immediately put out a letter saying you still have to pay your rent. I was like, that's cool. I was planning on paying it anyway. I'd hate to owe all that money later.
Right.
It's like, it's not free housing. Anyway, if you want to get a hold of us, all our social links are in the description. We're gonna post a bunch of stuff on Facebook this week. Humble Bundle today with 0 explanation because this won't get uploaded until probably I don't know. I'm gonna try to drop them all today again, like we did last week, since everybody's at home alone. Probably not alone, but isolated. And anything else we want to add today?
Not that I can think of.
Not that I can think of either. All right. Well, hope everybody stays well, stays healthy. Bye.